Hi Gemini, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for November 18th through 24th, 2019. This week at Gemini, we have Mercury going direct on the 20th. We have Mars moving into Scorpio on the 19th, and we have the Sun moving into Sagittarius on the 22nd. So a big week of energy shifting. Also with the Sun moving into Sagittarius, it's like we are rising. Our spiritual batteries are being recharged. Everything's starting to make sense this week. You know, just everything you've been going through in 2019. So let's pull a card for overall energy and vibes for Gemini. Let's see what jumped out. We have the Moon in Leo, which is appreciation. So that's like your vibes, your energy for this week. And with appreciation, Gemini, that tells me, you know, especially it being attached to Leo, there's something positive coming your way. You could really be standing out. You're in the spotlight. Somebody could really be confessing like their heart and soul to you. And, you know, it doesn't have to just be romantic. It could be other people you know in your life just really opening up and just putting it all out there. Also, Gemini, some of you could be receiving a lot of love and appreciation for different things that you've done and the way that you've been there for others. This could be in the workplace where you're standing out, you're being recognized this week because of your performance. So the Moon energy in Leo, oh my gosh, so beautiful and positive for you guys. It's a high energy week. It's high vibration. So let's pull some highlights, Gemini, and one of these or two of these or all three of them may unfold in your week. You know, just I want to kind of personalize this a bit more, so I'm going to pull three highlights, and you will have to just see which one applies to you. All right, so this card flipped. We have abundance increase, and you know that pairs very beautifully with that Moon in Leo. Challenging person. You're right. Ooh, who doesn't like to see that? All right, Gemini. So, okay, there you go. The Moon in Leo, there is resources, there is abundance, there's an increase coming your way somehow, some way, whether it's financial or it's emotional. You know, it's just very positive energy being projected towards Gemini, okay? Also, with challenging person, this week there may be somebody who kind of feels in your way or is trying to test you or trigger you. But Gemini, with your right sitting right next to that, I feel like you don't even let them, you know, get like what's the word I'm looking for? Don't let them get under your skin or, you know, trip you up whatsoever, because where you're coming from, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, like you're right. Spirit's letting you know, like you are correct about this person. So stand your ground, take the higher road, like be professional, be graceful, you know, don't, because this energy is somebody who's really petty and argumentative and wants to trigger you and get you to participate in their BS and nonsense. Don't do it, because you actually have the upper hand. You're right about things. Okay, so just remember that. Also, now as its own message, you're right, Gemini. Something this week or something that you have been thinking about, you're going to get the validation that you are correct. You're going to get the confirmation of it. Or if that's not playing out what you feel about a certain person or situation, oh my gosh, trust yourself, believe yourself no matter what. Spirit is confirming you are right 100% across the board. Okay, this here feels like its own message as well as being attached to this person here. So you are correct, Gemini, and you're appreciated and you're admired, and the way that you go about things or handle things this week put you in the spotlight, or the way you have been handling or going about things is putting you in the spotlight, and there's positive energy and reward coming your way. So let's pull some tarot and clarify these energies further. Emperor, That could really be your boss giving you a raise right there because of how well you have handled things. Next is the Ten of Swords. Yeah. And this has been a long time coming. Like, Gemini, what's coming to you this week is like you deserve it. And in the past, maybe you got screwed over, overlooked, something along those lines. And now, boom, here it is this week for you. Four of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. And this Ace of Pentacles in this direction is, guess what? Yes. It's a yes. You're right. Literally in the book definition, you know, because all tarot has the same definition, but when, you know, somebody creates a different deck, they add a little bit extra to the way they perceive. And in this particular deck, this is yes, you are right, Gemini. So Spirit's really confirming that. Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. Okay, we have a lot of swords energy going on here. So what is due to you, Gemini, is like finally coming to you. If this Ten of Swords was the other way around, I might be a bit worried and like you're getting overlooked with it in this position. But in this position, it's like you're moving beyond something really heavy of the past and you're finally coming into the reward of it, and it's somebody in a position of power has something to do with this coming through as the Emperor. Or this could just indicate like you've really been handling things like a boss and you should be very proud of yourself, and now the reward and recognition is finally coming in for you. Now when we move over here under challenging person, it's like you need a break, you need a rest from this person. You are right about them, Gemini. You are, okay? I also feel like you will prevail. And so just handle things professionally. Don't lower yourself to their level. You have the upper hand. You are right. Trust your instincts. And now when we come over here to, you know, you're right, we have the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. Seven of Swords is all about deception, betrayal, trickery, lying, things of that nature. Three of Swords is all about sadness. Now, in these positions, though, the energy is reversing. So, you know, whatever you're picking up on about somebody, you know, if you feel like they're deceptive, dishonest, they mean you harm, they mean others harm, you're right. But also with this could be where you tried to warn somebody about a person or situation and they were like, whatever, you're wrong, you're stupid, you're this, you're that. Gemini, they may be coming back to you this week saying, yeah, you were 100% right about that, and I'm sorry. And you know, because there could be an apology with the pairing of these cards in this position. So somebody who, you know, was like, you tried to warn them, they may be back around to apologize. Somebody who screwed you over or tried to screw you over could even be this person, just with the way everything's unfolding. I'm sorry, Gemini, like you were right. I do feel that really strongly for some of you. Somebody who was doubting you or thinking you were full of it is now coming around this week to be like, oh my God, you were 100% accurate and correct. And lastly, just whatever you're feeling about a person, whether you feel they're being deceptive or you feel they're very remorseful, Gemini, you're right. You're like tapping into their energy. You just know what's up. So let's pull you a card here for some advice with all of this. I am at home in my body and at peace in my spirit. Look at that, Gemini, you're balanced. I don't feel like anybody's really throwing you off your game. Even this person who tries, like you are just zen. And you're being noticed and you're being rewarded and you know that you're right and it's being confirmed and validated for you. And there's definitely some sort of like abundance increase coming in, a gift coming your way, money, resources, apology, you know, that, I mean, it feels bigger than that because this is a pentacle. So there is something coming your way of a positive nature, a physical matter, money, gift, you know, something along those lines. Also validation, a confirmation of you being right on the money about something and you just kind of feeling like a boss this week, Gemini. Like, yeah, I told you so. What's up? What's going on? I knew you'd be back, you know, like, you're just like so zen, like the guru, the wise one, also being very recognized and appreciated for your efforts, your contributions, and your foresight about people and situations. Okay, so those are your messages, Gemini. I'm wishing you a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care.